Hey everybody, we're going to practice writing our tas and our rests. And one class, I think it was Mrs. Fleisch's, but I'm not sure, started learning how to write two notes that are connected. And when we read those, we'll call them TTs. So I want you to get your whiteboard or paper and pencil, and we're going to figure out this. Button, my 4 through the buttons. But I'm going to have you take out any rhythms or rests that we haven't learned yet. So I want you to write, first of all, I want you to write the beats. So button, my button. So I want you to make 4 dashes, and this will be 4 beats. Okay? Button, that's 1 beat. Button. We're leaving out my because it's a different kind of note that we haven't studied yet. This is a new kind of note. So I want you to leave, well, no, because some of you will get confused. It's 2 sounds. Button, button. So you want to make it look like that. And then writing the note heads, you make it look like the D's. Make sure they're filled in. Button. Most of you wanted to do the Z, C, rest. Remember, if you can't do that, just make a Z. Button, button, rest. Let's do that. So do you remember what I said it's called? It's called a TT. In music, we call that an eighth note. But for now, when you look at it, call it a TT. So once you have this, I want you to put your cap on tight. You don't want this to run out of ink. Put it on your table, your desk, I should say. And we're going to do this together. So when I count 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, teep, 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 teep. And I'm whispering rest, but this time you're going to do it with me. And I want you to keep rest in your head. 1, 2, ready with me. Teep, 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 teep. I don't know if I was just opening my mouth and thinking it in my head. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, all together. Teep, 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 teep. So it's button, button. Now let's write 4 groovy buttons. Okay, that's a cool rhythm. 4 groovy buttons. 4 groovy buttons. 4 groovy buttons. 4 groovy buttons. Now try to figure out how many notes you hear on each beat. 4 groovy buttons. Whoops. So it's 4. Listen. 4. That's one sound, so we're going to make a ta. Groovy. Groovy. It's 2 sounds, so we're going to make a TT. Four groovy buttons. Buttons. So I wonder how many of you figured out, because I know some of you figured it out already. It's a TT because it has 2 notes on that beat. What about here? I know some of you figured that out too. So it's going to be ta, T, 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 rest. So we're going to put these down on our desks and just read this part, the 4 groovy buttons. Okay? But we're going to say it like this. Ta, T, 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 T. Put it on our desk. We're going to put the cap on super tight. 1, 2, Listen first. Ta, ti, 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 ti. Now you try it with me. 1, a 2, a skiddly do. Ta, ti, 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 ti. Do it again. 1, 2, ready, ready. Ta, ti, 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 ti. This time, I want you to try reading all 8 beats. So we're going to go ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ti. Listen again. Ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ti. Let's try it together. Oh, I should say, I want you to listen to me clap and say it first. 1, 2, Mrs. We're alone. Ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ti. Now you do it with me. 1, a 2, a skiddly do. Ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ti. Do it again. 1, a 2, a skiddly do. Ti, 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 ta, ti, 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 ti. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. Now, what about if I have you change? Maybe I'll make Pete disappear. Now I want you to write, can you figure out how to write ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, rest? Just change your top row. You don't have to do a whole bunch here. Figure it out before I show you. Okay, so the challenge is here to beat Mrs. Lear. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, rest. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, rest. Did you get this? Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, rest. This is not a song you know. I'm just having you practice writing your notes and your rests. So let's just read line 1. 1, 2, skiddly do, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti. Let's do it again. 1, a 2, a skiddly do, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti. Do it again. 1, a 2, a skiddly do, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti. Okay. Erase the top line. I'm going to give you a secret rhythm. I want you to change your second row. Right now it's ta, ti, 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 rest. And I want you to turn it into ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Writing it out now. I know some of you are already done. There it is. Did you beat me? I hope so. So now let's put it on our desks and let's clap it. 1, a 2, skiddly do. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Do it again. 1, 2, a skiddly do. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. All right. I want you to write ta, 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 rest. Ta, 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 rest. You should only have to change a couple of beats in this cue. Ta, 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 rest. And now underneath the first note, I want you to write S. Under the second note, I want you to write S. Under the third note, I want you to write C. And then there's a rest. So what we're going to do is the S stands for stomp, the C stands for clap, and of course rest is waiting. So we're doing our We Will Rock You pattern, our We Will Rock You rhythm. This is what it looks like, but we're doing stomp, stomp, clap, rest, stomp, stomp, clap, rest, stomp, stomp, clap, rest, stomp, stomp, clap, rest. Let's try that a few times. 1, 2, here we go. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. Stomp, stomp, clap. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. One short February's done. All the rest have 31.